to Chat with Olajumoke. It's always a pleasure having you join us.
Yeah.
Remember, Chat with Olajumoke is a place where we talk about all things better living. And if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe. And I don't do this alone. With me are the wonderful ladies of the chat room. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
How are we doing?
Good, thank you.
All right. Or should I be asking everybody how they're doing? All right. So we came about a story so we saw a video online about a woman who threw a birthday party for her son and nobody showed. So what? And she was ranting, she was crying, and she was, of course, it's sad. It's really sad.
Mm.
So, but before we go into the discussion, when you saw that video, what came to your mind? What came to your mind? Who wants to go first?
What came to my mind was, who are you? How do you behave to people? Because I don't see any reason. She will have family members. She will have very close friends. If those fake, let me use fake, did not show up, I'm very sure her closest friends should have showed up. So it shows for me, the first question I ask myself is, who is this lady? How does she show up for people too? Maybe if when you reciprocate something, even if you don't have time, one time you say, she has been doing this, let me do it for her for just one day. So that's
All right. Anthony, what came to your mind?
For me, that part of the Bible, the bridegroom. No, it wasn't the bridegroom. The man that prepared a feast for his friends.
Okay.
He now told the servants, I can't tell them that
They should come.
they should come. At the end of the day, they all gave different excuses. He now told the servants, go out. Go and call anybody on the street to join in the feast.
Yeah.
For me, when I saw it,
Angle.
when I saw it, that was the first thing that crossed my mind.
Okay, so you're saying she should have called.
She should have thrown it open. Most likely, that part of the maybe the entry or something, she blocked it off for her child. She will tell them, throw it open. Any child that comes in that is that exact age, give them a treat. That one is even more memorable instead of just sitting and crying.
Before then,
Okay.
what popped up in my head was a why.
exactly.
Meaning that we need to figure out a why. Why did that thing happen? Before you now start thinking or processing the thought of making it open for people to come in.
Because I was going to say something before you came in. I was going to say that at that point in time, she would be processing.
Yeah.
This is a video of immediately the thing happened. We don't know if she eventually did that, but at that point, I think that you'll be processing like
Why?
nobody showed up.
Why?
I've spent money, I've done this, I've done that. So at that point in time, she might not be. Some people don't know how to manage crisis very well. So she might, and maybe she didn't even call anybody at the end of the day. Maybe the boy went home, not doing anything. And that's where crisis management comes in. Some people don't know how to manage crisis at all. Yeah, so back to you, Precious.
You see that why? Anyway, such thing cannot happen to me. But just in case it happens, I want to myself, why? Where did I go wrong? How did I go wrong? Like, does it now mean, I think I will just sit down and analyze it because
At that
time,
Wow.
yes, at that time, I won't be thinking about the money.
That's fantastic.
I will not be thinking about the money. I'll just be saying, what did I do? Because right now, I will start like putting all the blames on myself. Like, what did I do wrong? What happened? How did we get here and all that? Before I now start thinking of whether I should have a solution of calling people. Because if you look at it at the end of the day, everything boils down to the woman, not even the child.
No, it's not the
Not
child,
the
it's
child.
the woman.
So she needs to carry out some analysis, a self-check.
Yes.
She should write it. How did I get here? What did I do?
Okay. So when she was doing the video, she was using some foul languages. She was saying
Exactly.
something. So do you think that maybe the attitude of the child kind of affected, or it's kind of affecting the relationship the child is having with other children. Because you know that, attitude of the mother rather is affecting the child, and parents are saying, I don't want. Do you know that there are some people that will say, I don't want that person to be your friend.
Like
Yes.
me
I
now.
don't want you to be friends with that
Like
person.
me now.
Yes.
Like me now. Yes. No, yes, it's something being open. It's something I can do or I can say, right? I can say, just like you said, the attitude of the mother, but it's just that, you can have I remember when I was in school, secondary school, I have a mother that used to come and fight a teacher. The slightest correction the teacher gives to the child. So that thing made everybody. And she's a very beautiful, she's a very nice girl, she's smart, but everybody just wanted to, I don't want problem, I don't want problem, I don't want problem, I don't want, that kind of a thing. So if there is a birthday, let's imagine, and maybe you've gone home to say, Mommy, do you know there's something the mommy is always coming to fight and scatter the school and stuff. The mommy will say that you're not going for the party.
Yeah, and the truth is that these children talk. Maybe they have seen maybe the woman has come to school before and they have seen the woman, shout at a teacher or something, and they go back and say, Mommy, this, and then they now come with an invite.
I just thought of something now, that maybe the previous year she had a birthday party for the son, or the last birthday party she had for the son, and everybody came, and at the end of the day she ended up cursing out, fighting. So if she says there is
another person,
and again, she looks like someone. I'm not trying to judge, right?
But
she looks like that kind of, that kind of mom that like I know will read kind of person. So
yeah, okay, all right. So now you said
it's also not good.
So this is
think about the mother in light of the child.
Exactly. So this is
the Bible says it now, but it's always better in Yoruba.
That the sin of the kidika will be visited on you. Is it that one?
Àwọn bàbá jẹ
èso èyí ṣe
èyí
kọ́ àwọn
jẹ èso àjàrà èyí kan àwọn ọmọ. It was the fathers that ate the
Like causing the
It's the children that are feeling the sourness of the fruit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that just this is just a digression. What's the name of this Femi Adebayo's latest?
Yeah, 7 Doors.
Yes. And I was just thinking about the fact that he didn't know anything about what happened. He had no idea. And he was the one that was
generation was even
very far. And he was the one that was, he had to do a lot of things.
There was someone else that was trying to put you are not doing
We are not doing movie. But is this a swajara? That he said that made me say that. So it's true that, if that's where attitude comes in. So it's the attitude of the mother most likely that is affecting the child. The child probably doesn't have, may not even have friends.
Yes.
Because the child may be a good child.
Yes.
But because of the mother,
People will stay clear.
Okay. Yes. So I want to talk from the angle of these people. She probably gave them an invite, or she maybe called them or something. These people that she feels like they are friends, or they are maybe co-workers or neighbors or something. Why did they have to wait to show themselves?
To show her Pepe
On the birthday.
Why
did they say?
But
Why did that they not be telling the mother? Your attitude is bad.
I was all saying that. It's possible that everybody just
Because
let
it's
me be on my
bad.
own, not knowing that you won't show up.
Coincidental.
Coincidental.
This coincidental, I don't trust it.
Then someone
Let me put that in my shoe.
Coincidental, like 10 people, for example.
Let me put that in my shoe.
All of them.
You know what I'm going to do if that didn't happen? I'll start calling from there. I'll be crying, I'll start calling.
So they will now
My
pity you and come.
No, not me. Because of that attitude, you know that person will not call you and say you did not show. She will call you and curse.
Okay, me for her.
But for her, from that angle,
she was already cursing. The video
she was using power. Exactly.
Okay, so you have not answered the question.
Okay.
Why did they have to wait?
No, she said something that might be
It might just be coincidental.
What if it's not coincidence?
It might just be everybody has an opinion.
Let me see.
I don't believe that.
You know what?
I might think, let me sit it at home. Oh. I don't want problem.
Coincidence. Okay, so your coincidence is it that all of them said they don't want
Exactly. They said it
Or it could
differently.
be
Differently.
Or
Not knowing that you will show up
it
and
could
you
be
won't
that
show up.
the one person they think can handle her, that one
That
says I'm
person
not
is
good.
not.
Let me just sit jeje, I don't want wahala.
Honestly,
It could just be that the one person that could handle her goes like, no,
Maybe they're just discussing themselves.
and you're
I'm
like,
not going.
Yeah. But again, just like you started, what about her family members?
Thank you.
Okay, probably I don't know what
Maybe
she
she's the only
spoke
one in
about
that
her mom.
case.
She spoke about her mom.
Oh, okay. What did she say?
She cursed her mom out.
Are
She
you
was like,
serious?
No,
my
that
mom, I
means-
really
that
can't
means-
believe my
that-
mom did this to me.
That means there's a
So now
deeper
she-
issue
she
than
cursed
Yes,
her mom
yes,
out.
there's a deeper issue. Then, she, like you said, she even looks like someone that has many issues that people
Yes.
are running away from, or many people are dodging from. All right, so how can we advise? Okay, so two things. Number one is that somebody is in this particular situation that people don't show up for their children. What can they do differently? Before I ask the second question, before I now say what can you advise? What can you do differently?
She already said a self-evaluation.
Exactly.
Like, this thing is not you looking out at the people, it's you looking inwards. The why, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? It has nothing to do with what that person did. At least at this point where nobody showed up.
Yeah.
You know that the issue is with you. Okay, if one or two people had shown up, you can now go like, okay, what did I do to this person, or what issues does this person have with me? But this one, no, it means hi, it's an I thing. What did I do wrong?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay, so finally, talking about the relationship that parents have with their children that rubs off on them in school, in church, or wherever they meet their mates. How can it be better? How can a parent's attitude not affect their child wrongly? Do you get the question?
Yes.
So in this situation, this parent's attitude is affecting the child because this is not about. So if people did not even show up for the mother, they should have at least shown up for the child. But it's obvious that it's rubbing off on, it's affecting the child. So how can it not affect the child? Can we take it away from each other?
No, we can't.
We cannot take it away from
We
each
can't.
other.
So-
Except the child is grown up.
I can stand
And
with
says
that.
it.
Understand exactly.
Okay.
Okay, can we also say that can the parents be someone that the child can look up to?
Exactly.
You know, can you as a parent be someone that your children can look up to? Probably in behavior, in so many things, right? But there's no way you can take it off.
That's all.
Except to someone that you just sincerely love that child, like differently. You know that you can see a mother and say, I don't even really like this woman, but I just love her child.
Child.
You know? Something like that. I don't really like the behavior of this woman, but this child is just too good to be this woman's child. It's on a rare occasion that things like that happen. And then you be like, let me just show up for this child. Or,
You can't separate the two. You can't.
you might be even looking at this child and pitying the child, but what about looking at the fact that tomorrow this child can pick up such
Exactly.
violent behavior? Or rather,
Definitely.
from this
Definitely the child
mother.
will definitely pick something from it.
Yes,
The child will definitely
you are cursing, you're shouting, you're
Exactly.
slamming things up. We don't even know if she's going to slam things, and probably she might get angry and destroy all those
Exactly.
things. That child will see.
presence of the child.
And what are you going to, what do you think the child will do differently, except by the help of the Holy Spirit?
So we are going to conclude this discussion by talking about attitude.
Yeah.
So what do you say to people that have bad attitude? And for this person, I'm sure that somehow someone has at least, because I don't believe that nobody has told her. And the thing is, when 1, 2, 3 people are saying the same thing about you, you should go back and check. So what do we say about attitude? You know how we say your attitude determines your altitude. We say your attitude determines how far you go in life. Your attitude determines doors opening for you and all of that. So, what can we say about attitude? I just want, just ending with that. Just say something about attitude to our viewers. Everybody look like that. See, they said from your how they say that? From your wealth of knowledge and experience, please dish out.
Attitude. One needs to be. You need to be careful the kind of story you let people write about you. Because that is what your attitude is. You are thinking, I am a good person. I like fighting for my rights. I don't want to be cheated. But someone else is thinking, you're oppressive. You like looking for trouble. You are not a good person. You understand? So one needs to, the minute one person calls your attention to it, you can just sit down and have a look. Okay, maybe this person is wrong, maybe this person is right. You sit down and recheck, because at the end of the day, you get to some places where, or your children will get to a place where your name is mentioned and they're like, I've been looking for that woman since payback time. This one that happened to the child might just be a tip of the iceberg. Our mother could have worked with someone and caused trouble there, and the child goes looking for employment, and the person like, your mom is your mom ex-wife. Okay, nice one.
That scene of the mother is being revisited on the child.
Like I always say, it is not about you.
Yeah.
It is either someone is helping you, you are being particularly grateful, so that that person might be able to help someone else, might be willing to help someone else, and not think, oh, when I helped this person messed up. Why should I help another person? So your attitude you should write a good story.
Yeah. Thank you. Anybody want to say anything about attitude?
Everybody will not like you.
No,
Of course,
No.
You don't talk, let me talk.
I'm listening.
But now it's not before.
That's why I don't
Everybody
want to
won't
talk before.
like you.
That's why exactly.
Everybody won't like you.
Everybody will not like you.
No.
But what I think I'll pick from it is write your own story, so that when people see maybe your fruit in the next few years, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ò ní jẹ̀yà tí ó yẹ kí wọ́n ti jẹ for the past how many years, maybe years apart. But one thing I will say is do your thing, flow the way you want to flow. Okay. People that will like you,
don't ask anything.
people that will like you will like you.
Yeah.
People that will not like you will like you. But in all, make sure you are doing right.
Okay.
So
Can I talk now?
talk?
Well, I need to see, because she said she knows herself.
Okay. So maybe when I say this thing, maybe it will help you.
Okay.
What's that thing that crashed the Titanic again? I remember the name.
Iceberg.
You know, before an iceberg shows top of the water, it has under it
Yes.
it's very big. It's just a little part that shows up.
Yes.
You know what? One thing about attitude, you're self-inflicting yourself, because at the end of the day, you need to work on yourself. Somebody that has a wrong attitude will always be defensive. You know, will always feel that whatever the person, I don't know how to you know, this attitude thing is a very big problem, because you know, a little bit shows and people say this thing you are doing is not good, you'll be like, I know what I'm doing, but guess what, even by the time people stop telling you, the destruction is much, because the root of all the problem of the attitude is the foundation is, you know, is submerged in, yes, and it's huge inside of you, and at the end of the day, that's what will cause the person's destruction. Do you get? So attitude, like I always say, is something, it looks like the next big thing. People think it's nothing, but it looks like the next big thing that takes you to your next best place. That is what me I always say, because before you know what's happening, you know, you just feel that's just who I am. That's just, or you're painting a picture of that's not just the best way to be who you are. And you get in. So of course people might not, everybody must not like you. But at least present some certain things that people call rights. not people like people, because most of these things are standards of the world
Yeah.
or whatever. But at least the thing you know as a Christian, that as a Christian should exhibit as a good attitude. So I don't know. I don't want to break out so much on your
Yeah,
questions,
yeah.
but
I think we have actually done justice to it by talking about it, because at the end of everything, it all boils down to attitude. Whatever it is that this that happened with this lady is definitely
Attitude
because of
problem.
attitude.
Yes.
Because one thing stood out for all of us when we saw the video, like it was appalling.
Yeah.
Everything she was saying, the way she was behaving, her look and all of that was appalling. We are not judging, but we believe strongly that it's an attitude, and attitude will determine how far you go, how far you go in life. Attitude will determine the kind of people that you will have around you. If you have a bad attitude, you will have fake people around you. So
you.
probably she has fake people around her, and she feels like she has people.
Not
Do you know, I almost wanted to say
maybe
that.
people scared of people that do not want
She
drama.
has fake, you know, she has
They
fake.
are fake. They're fake relationship.
You know the funny thing about
If you are friends with someone and you cannot tell her,
Because that's why I was asking the question the other time. Why did they have to wait till this day not to show up?
They are even
But
more.
you know that kind of with the look on her face, you know that kind of person she is. Even her mom,
Like,
I don't even listen to
the
where
rest-
exactly.
saying her
Immediately
mom.
when I
Even
saw
our mom,
those,
that even our mom
So,
didn't
you
come
can
and
imagine, our mom.
cursing and I was like,
her mom,
how did she stop
It
it?
was so sad.
She should work on herself.
Yeah.
If there's a rehab for attitude, she should go to
Go
that
there.
rehab.
She needs to
And-
see a therapist.
Yes, she needs to see a therapist. There's something they call it when they go for a rehab. I can't remember the English term there. She needs to. They need to undergo
need to
that
do that
process. Yes.
All right. Okay. I believe we have done justice to that. All right. We'll end that. We'll end this episode without playing a game as usual. So drum roll. So this is an alphabet game. So we're going to pick numbers 1 to 4. We pick numbers 1 to. I'm not going to tell you the thing, but it's an alphabet game. 1 to 4. Yeah. Auntie Diane, picking number 4. 4. Pick 4. Okay. So pick an alphabet.
D.
D. Okay. Say something encouraging to our viewers, starting with that alphabet. 4.
There is always a new day.
D. You said D.
Now, D now.
D. She said there is always a new day.
Daisy.
no, you
Oh,
have
D.
to start
Okay, you mean she starts. Oh.
Okay, I should
D.
start with D.
D. Yes.
Oh, okay. Dare to dream big.
Fantastic. All right, Dami, pick a number.
a lot to do.
You're trying to look for the one that is easier.
Exactly.
It's not going to be the same thing like our own, though. It's not going to be like our own.
Let me go. F.
F. Which
No,
number?
number.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3. And the alphabet you're picking is F. Okay.
The same question.
It's not.
No.
Mention a place in the Bible that starts with the alphabet F.
Number 2. Please.
Yes.
F.
You were not lucky. Well, you were not lucky when you picked the alphabet.
Let me pick another.
There's no place to pick. It's one to four.
Please help us.
F. Oh yeah,
Is there a place?
now? This is my friend.
Even me, I mean, that is not
Just
to
me now.
mind.
Yeah.
None is coming to
None is coming
It's
to
coming
mind.
to mind.
Thank God.
None is coming to mind. Let's clap for her. Let's encourage her. Alright, Precious.
Number 2.
Number 2, pick an alphabet. E. Sing a gospel song that starts with that alphabet.
That one is simple.
Ebenezer.
Hey, my stone of help, only you are my help. Alright, I think I have only number 1 left.
Yeah.
Hey, I think it's number 1.
Okay. Pick an alphabet. and mention.
Wait first now.
Yeah,
pick
that's
the
how
alphabet
No, that's how
first.
that's the one.
Okay, mention
She'll
the
pick
name.
no. She'll pick an alphabet first.
Okay, pick an alphabet.
M.
Mention the name of a gospel artist that starts with the name.
Mercy Chinwo.
Moses.
Did you know was that M there? We gotta do research.
Do research.
We'll do research and look for a place in the Bible that starts with M. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Till we see you again next time. Don't forget to keep keeping it real. Bye bye.